Alright, so this first one, we're going to have to set the inside equal to 0 and see where our x-intercepts are going to be. So 9 minus x squared equals 0. 9 equals x squared. And then you're going to get x equals plus and minus 3. Plus and minus 3. So now here, you're going to have a point at negative 3 and positive 3. And remember, nothing under the radical can be negative. So let's test the point. If you test 0, you're going to end up with 9, which is okay. So the graph is going to go inward to each other because these can all be included. So the domain for this is going to be from negative 3 to 3. Now the range for this one is going from 0. Since this is going to go up, this is going to be 3 up since it's a semicircle. So it's going to be from 0 to 3. And the vertical line test passes the vertical line test. So yes, it's a function. For this next one, do 1 plus x set equal to 0. So you're going to get x equals negative 1. So you're going to have your point at negative 1. And now you have to test. If you plug in 0, it works. So it's going to go up. It's this way, positive. Because there's no negative outside, so it's going up above the x-axis. The domain for this one is going to be y is greater than or equal to negative 1. X is greater than or equal to negative 1 because all the x's past negative 1 are going to be included. This range is going to be y is greater than or equal to 0. Everything above is going to be included and pass the vertical line test, so yes is a function. For this next one, for xy equals 10, you have to just think about this one. First of all, neither x nor y can be 0 because you'll never be able to multiply and equal 10. So there's going to be an asymptote at y equals 0 and at x equals 0. So now you know that you're going to have points in 2 quadrants. But to determine which 2 quadrants, you have to determine what you need. This is positive times a positive, and that's going to get you a positive, and a negative times a negative will also get you a positive. So the points are going to be in quadrants 1 and quadrants 3, because then when you multiply the points there, you get positives. So the domain for this is going to be just x does not equal 0, so it's going to cover all the x except for 0, and the range is going to be the same. Y doesn't equal 0. And if you test, pass the vertical line test, so yes is a function. For this next one, if you just set equal to 0, x equals 0, so your point is at the origin. And now for this one, it can be all positive numbers, so you know it's going to go to the right. But since it's a negative on the outside, it's going to go under the x-axis because all the y's are going to be made negative. So the domain for this one is just x is greater than or equal to 0. The range for this one is y is less than or equal to 0 because it goes under. And if you do the vertical line test, yes, it is a function.